So what we said earlier was you have a choice. You can either get x on its own or y on its own. We all agree getting x on its own would be the good idea, purely because there'd be no fractions involved. So is everybody happy with 4 minus 7y? Okay, you're on about 4 out of 15 or something like that. Subbing it in. Anywhere you see the x, replace it with 4 minus 7y. Okay, and once you input it in, you've passed it. You have now passed this question. Okay, anything else you do is icing on top. Okay, so to go for like sort of gonna see this square. This is where most people make the mistake. They don't actually write out the bracket twice. So make sure you write out the bracket twice. Okay. Bring over the 10 to become minus 10. And that equals 0. Right, how many people got that far? All right, let's multiply it out. 4 lines. Okay, and we're going to get 16 minus 28y minus 28y, 7y by 7y, 49y squared, plus the other y squared minus 10. Okay, now add them together, and what do we get? 50y squared, yeah. Oh, this is unusual numbers here, isn't it? 56y, and then 6 at the end. Okay, now I'm not going to be able to factorize that. So in a way, I'm forced into a minus b. So a is 50, b is minus 56, minus b is plus 56, and c is 6. There's still a few of you that you either didn't bring in your calculator in your exam or you don't know the minus b is one or the other. So just please be aware of how to practice this, okay? The a value is what comes in front of the squared number. The b value is what comes in front of the letter when it's just a letter. And the c number is always the one at the end on its own. Okay, now let's do the minus b formula. That's what's the location of the minus b formula? It's actually on the cover of the formula tables. And yeah, lads, that's it there, isn't it? Lads, that's it there? Yeah? There we go. Who said that? Perfect. Lads, for all future references, it's not plus 4ac, it's minus 4ac. Okay? If I have to correct another one of them, that happens. It's soul destroying. You have everything right, but it's the wrong formula, and I can only give you the minimum. The minimum. Rather give you a nice high one, but I'm only allowed to give you the minimum. Okay? We all right with that? Now, minus b is minus 56. Oh, sorry, plus 56. Plus or minus square root b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. All right, let's enter this into the calculator and get our two y values best we can. If it gives it to us as a fraction, we'll keep it as a fraction. Okay, fractions are more accurate than decimals. Okay, so anything you type into your calculator goes onto your paper. Now, did anybody in the class get an answer of... Anybody in class get an answer of 1? Excellent. It's nice and easy, isn't it? Y equals 1. We got y equals 1. Okay. And y equals 3 over 25. Fair enough. Keep it as a fraction. It's easier. Okay. Now, guys, I'm only on 13 out of 15. Anybody saying why? Yeah, I need to get the x values. And what we said is the x value is 4 take away 7 times the y value. So x equals 4 minus 7 times 1. X equals 4 minus 7 times 3 over 25. Okay, gents? Now, what can we do here? Into the calculator, we get a minus 3, do we? And the other one? What? 3.16. All right. So that's 3.16, and this y value here is actually 0.12, is it? Yeah. So I'm going to reread the question. Is there any reason why we lost marks? Let's reread the question. Ready? Keyword. We actually did lose marks. Anybody care to tell me why? Points. You need to pair them off together in forms of points. So keywords. You haven't made a single mistake, but you're still going to cough up 2 marks. Okay? Keywords. Before you leave any question, read the keywords. Reflect if you answered the question, then move on. Okay? How many of us actually put them into points? Hands up. 1 person, apparently. 2 people. So here's how you get full marks, all right? We're all guilty of this, right? So minus 3 and 1, and the other one's is not 3.16 and 0.12. Okay. All right. So lads, what I was telling you earlier is you go for the linear, you choose one letter on its own. It's really easy to pass this. It's very easy. Move the 2x and the 3 over to your side. Anytime subtraction across the equal sign turns into plus. Anytime plus crosses the equal sign turns into subtraction. Right? Then all you got to do for a very decent attempt, you've passed the question, is anywhere you see the y in the second equation, replace it with what you just said y was. Yeah? Everybody cool with that? You've passed the question. Okay? Yeah, seriously. Anything else is icing on top. Okay? Now, what we're going to say here is most people make the mistake of everybody misinterprets this. See that there? A few of you forgot to write down the bracket twice. When you're squaring something, you're multiplying it by itself. So there's got to be 4 different parts there. That's where it's a very common mistake. So you're going to get 9. You're going to get minus 6x. You're going to get another minus 6x. And you're going to get 4x squared. That 26, which was on the right as a plus, now moves over to the left as a minus. Okay. Now we're going to put all this together, we hope. 5x squared for me. Minus 12x for me. And minus 15, is it? Yeah. Now, for any of the factorized heads, 17. What did I forget? Oh, yeah. I would not try and factorize this. I'd go straight to the minus b. A is 5, b is minus 12, minus b is. Does everybody know where I get the letters for the minus b? Okay. Put it into the calculator. Lads, always write down the minus b formula if you're going to use it. Examiner has a good reason to give you more attempt marks if it fits the marking scheme. Okay. And then we're going to have 12 plus or minus square roots. What's it? Minus 12 squared minus 4 times 5 times minus 17. All over 2 times 5. Lads, what are the x answers when you put that in? Do you get anybody else get 3.4 minus 1? You cool with that? Okay. Now, so is everybody happy? We just found a quadratic equation. We did the minus b formula. Now I have to find the 2 y values. Now, y equals 3 minus 2x, doesn't it? And once again, you're going to use your calculator for this. Why did I leave a gap there? Can anybody tell me? Yeah, so I'm going to put in an x value, haven't I? One of them's minus 1 and the other one's. All right, do me a solid there. What do you get for y when it's minus 1? You always that? Right, so minus 1 and 5. Okay, now lads, look at this. All right. Somebody asked me a question earlier. Apparently, the best score in the class asked this, so I'm going to tell everybody. How do you know which letters are part of which? You see the way the -1 caused the answer of 5? That means the -1 has to be paired with the 5. Okay? And see the way the 3.4, what answers we have for when we use 3.4? What? So when you use the calculator, so for anybody who's a bit confused, all right, what we did was we put this into the calculator. See that blue bit? We just put that blue bit into the calculator, and it gave us an answer of 5. And then we went and we put this green bit into the calculator, and it gave us an answer of -3.2. That's 3.8. Oh, thanks. So 3.8. So we used the calculator separately both times. And as I said, I still haven't got full marks yet. Why? I have to put them as points if you reread the original question. And